Welcome to my channel. Di video kali ini kita akan pergi di salah satu tempat. Tempatnya itu sangat indah untuk dipandang. Untuk lebih silakan ikuti perjalanan kami. Sebelum lanjutkan video ini, jangan lupa di like, komen, dan subscribe. Let's go.
Baz at turn number 2, Lorenzo though leads the way. Rossi sinding his way through the field. Wow, it's coming through there like a knife through butter at the moment. Next in line for Valentino Rossi is number 68, Yoni Hernandez on that private Ducati. Marc Marquez now leading the charge on Lorenzo. Yandre, turn 12, 13 coming up. Lorenzo got the dream start after that fantastic qualifying lap. 99 leads the way, 99 leads the World Championship line at the end of the first lap. Valentino Rossi then down in 15th place. He's about to move up the inside of Nicky Hayden, the Ducati. Rossi will finally make it stick up the inside of Hayden, down into the Mick Doohan corner. This was where the championship was decided between the two of those. Back in Yoni Hernandez, no way through there as they run down on the brakes. There is no Rossi, brilliantly late on the brakes. He's finally past the South American, the crowd in place, and he's up the inside of Bautista as well. Super aggressive from Rossi. He's on the charge. Rossi on the charge. Up the place is only good enough for Valentino Rossi to win this World Championship. Lap 2 of 30 has been completed, and Lorenzo set the fastest. The slipstream of Stefan Bradl's Aprilia. Rossi picks up one more place down into the brakes at the first corner. Valentino Rossi gonna be. Can Lorenzo get away? That's got to be the big question in terms of the outcome of this World Championship, because Valentino, this is where he picked up Hernandez on the last lap. He's up the inside of another Ducati on this lap. He dispenses with Michele Pirro at turn 9. Andre Iannone is crashed out, and that means that's another place for Valentino Rossi. Iannone has crashed out of the second clear now of Marc Marquez. Rossi then up to 9th place. His next in sights is Bradley Smith, but he's 1.3. Chasing down Smith for 8th place. The gap now under 8/10 of a second. Here is Lorenzo heading for the 2015 MotoGP and Bradley Smith. This is for the top 6. This is where it would take Rossi. Rossi started this lap 1.2 seconds behind Bradley Smith. He's smelling his exhaust pipes now. The gap now to a second slower than Jorge Lorenzo. Marc Marquez desperately trying to put the pressure on Lorenzo. He just set his own personal best lap. Danilo Petrucci down at turn number 4. Petrucci fights back at turn number 5. We're on board with Rossi. Rossi and Petrucci, they will not be easy as they fight amongst themselves. 25.5 laps ago, we ride with Bradley Smith. 11. Rossi had a look up the inside, thought about a look up the inside of Bradley Smith. Smith, though, sweeps it back to the apex. Smith has another look up the inside of Petrucci. Petrucci, what this is doing, it's giving Espargaro a bit of breathing space in 6th place. What it's doing is also a bit of breathing space for Brown at the end of this race. He knows that, but he's doing his utmost to put pressure on Jorge Lorenzo. Dani Pedrosa desperately clinging on in 3rd. Smith, listen to the crowd. You know he has. Yeah, Rossi's been brilliant on the brakes going down. Start overheating, we'll find out very, very shortly, because the gap between Lorenzo and Marquez, Lorenzo's eked it out. Of course, finished second to Valentino Rossi in that rain-soaked British Grand Prix. As of people here in Valencia, listen to the crowd. Rossi through on Petrucci, who runs it wide. Smith goes turn number 2. Bradley Smith was able to sweep through as well. Lorenzo was 0.2 of a second quicker on that lap number 6. The advantage for Jorge Lorenzo in the World Championship. There is no.
Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on
11, little short straight than that come. And Rossi closing on Paul Espargaro all the time. Now, Paul Espargaro down into turn 1. Is he going to be close enough? No, he'll definitely try and get close enough to line up a move. The brakes, Rossi closes up. We ride with Valentino Rossi. Lorenzo's advantage at the front, coming up to him. Can he get up into 6? We ride with him. This is where he likes it. He's up the inside. Listen to the crowd. Valentino Rossi has passed. They inside the top 6. Here we go. This is that movement.
No.
Over the line, Marquez, that gap was stayed pretty much kept horsepower of the Yamaha down the start finish straight to close up on a late Espargaro on the Suzuki. This is the battle for 5th place and more. Killing Valentino Rossi. We're not close enough at turn 6, and what he's going to do, he's going to get in the draft of Espargaro. It's one of the sweetest handling motorcycles on the grid, and Rossi as yet has not been able to find a way through by on that GSX RI. And he comes, Rossi so close to the Suzuki, up to turn 12, here comes Rossi, right leg out to 14. Rossi surely will make his move as they come out of here and drag down towards turn 1. Rossi's Yamaha. Here he comes out of the slipstream. Rossi's got the inside line. He'll make that move up the inside of Alex Espargaro. He runs it a little bit. Pop. Still 8 points between them when they cross the line. Alex Espargaro and Valentino Rossi is through this time. And the crowd go wild, and this time he has made it. Moved by Rossi on the brakes underneath the Suzuki of Alex Espargaro at turn number 5. So Rossi then up inside that top on the last lap. Danny Pedrosa has upped his pace on the last lap. Actually, Pedrosa just set a personal best lap of the race. He was 4th. Rossi closing up on the Ducati of Andrea Dovizioso. What a battle. Not quite close enough. Get the drive out of here. Down the start finish straight they come. That MotoGP field. He's got the grunt of that Ducati coming out of turn 6 and turns number 3. So not late enough though to hold off Valentino Rossi. The crowd go absolutely crazy. Points. It's all about whether Marc Marquez or Danny Pedrosa can hunt down this man, Lorenzo, at the front of the race. This and the Yamaha of Jorge Lorenzo. 5 points between them. What a climax to the MotoGP season. He's come from the back row of the grid up to 4th place. Rossi, he's not going to finish on the post. Was 11.3 seconds behind Danny Pedrosa. The only thing that can happen if Lorenzo finishes 2nd, he will be world champion. Marc Marquez.